Have you wondered how you can have your effects start in the middle of your clip? That's called keyframing. Same exact concept if you watch my DaVinci video, but keyframing tells Final Cut to start an action at this point in time, then end it at this point in time. So whatever is between those points in time is whatever action Final Cut will be doing. So let's do some keyframes with an effect, similar to the one I showed you at the beginning. We'll open my effects panel, do the earthquake as this is the one used in the beginning. Put that there. And I'm going to play the clip to show you. This is the earthquake effect, and it's going to last throughout the whole duration of this clip. But I want the keyframe to make the effect start in the middle of the clip instead of having it be out through the duration. So we are going to go to our inspector window here and look at my earthquake effect. To start a keyframe, you're going to click one of these little diamond buttons, and we're going to do it for our mount. So I'm going to start my keyframe right. Let's say right here before 5 seconds. And I'm going to change the amount to 0 first, because I want there to be no earthquake effect at the beginning. But I'm going to have it start at this point. It'll be 0, no effect, and at this point the effect will start. I'll add my keyframe right here. And then by this point, we'll do it a couple seconds later, I want the keyframe to go from 0 to, let's say 16. So the earthquake effect will be maxed out at this keyframe point, and we could take a look at this by double clicking on our clip and clicking video, show video animation, and you could see first keyframe here and the next keyframe here. So anything to the left of this keyframe, no earthquake amount. Keyframe, once the playhead starts here, we'll start the earthquake amount, and it's gonna gradually get larger, and by the second keyframe it will max out to 16.5 as I stated. To show you as an example, we'll start this. Yep, no earthquake amount, nothing. About to pass our first key point, and earthquake amount starting and maxing out at that key point. You could also keyframe anything that has this little diamond thing here. Let's do epicenter, for example. So I'm going to keyframe this, and I will have the keyframe and there. And let's do -11 here. Looking at our video animation, it's black instead of the white diamond heads. And the reason why it's black is because the earthquake effect is for a mount, which is showing these. But we want it as epicenter, so we'll just change that to epicenter. And now you can see these amounts are black diamonds and the epicenter are white diamonds now. And to give you an example, let's check this out now. All right, epicenter. All right, getting worse at -11. You can also keyframe sound and music. So let's go to our sound and music tab here. Click that, and I believe there's an earthquake effect here. We'll do earthquake and debris, and I'm gonna start it here. For sound effects, even though there's no little diamond thing here, the way to do that is just go to any point within your clip, and you're gonna hold down Option on your keyboard, and that also creates a keyframe on your clip or your audio. So I'm gonna start a keyframe here, and then I'm gonna line up my second keyframe to where our first keyframe is. I'll do it here, and actually let me just change this to amount first, so it could be a magnetic, and there it is. And then what I'm going to do to the left of this keyframe is I'm going to actually have it all the way down to 0, so there's no sound. And by the time it gets here, it's going to start the sound. We'll start this. No sound, no sound. Sound's about to start. Getting worse. It's going to max out. Next, we'll do keyframing of the actual clip itself without any effects. I have my extra clip here. Instead of transform, which I did in DaVinci where I zoomed in with scale, let's do crop. Basically means you're gonna crop part of the frame out. I'm gonna start a crop. Let's have it at this point, and I'm gonna do top. And then by this point, I want the whole entire clip to pretty much crop out the black. And then let's check that on the video animation. So here's our clip, still normal. Then starting to crop from the top, going all the way to black. Let's try that with another clip layered at the bottom. So I'm gonna grab this clip. Let's actually do this here. So let's play that again. So here's a clip, top clip still there, and now it's gonna crop down all the way out, and it's gone. It's now to our next clip. Well, that's the basics of keyframing in Final Cut. If you're learning too, try it out and let me know in the comments. Subscribe for more learnings, and what else can I learn?